What's up, TM Nation? Today I have something extremely special for you guys, and in fact these are a world first. These are the brand new Skullcandy Method 360 ANC earbuds with sound powered by Bose. That's right, you heard that correctly. Skullcandy and Bose teamed up for these to take the active noise cancellation and sound performance overall to a whole nother level. I've been testing these bad boys out for the past couple of weeks, and let me tell you, for just 99 bucks, these may be the best value noise canceling earbuds I've seen this year for reasons that I'll cover later on in this video. But what I can say right now is if you're looking for premium sound without the premium price tag, you're definitely gonna want to stick around for the full video. Now, before we take a deep dive into the specs, let me hit you guys with the highlights. These are true wireless earbuds with active noise cancellation that is powered by Bose technology. Again, they're priced at 99 bucks at the time of the video, and at that price you're getting up to 32 hours of total use, and that's going to be with ANC on. They are IPX4 water resistant. They pack hybrid active noise cancellation and a transparency mode as well. Both of those modes are adjustable, and in terms of colors, they have a bunch of them for you to choose from, to include black, bone, plasma, leopard, and primer. But let's be real, guys, the standout feature with these earbuds is for sure the collaboration with Bose, because now Skullcandy can bring their affordability and signature style together with Bose's audio expertise, which has a rich history. I've owned the Bose QC Ultra since they came out about 2 years ago, and design-wise, the Method 360 ANC share a lot of similarities, as you can see. Now, I won't go as far as to say that they're a direct clone, but for $200 cheaper, I think that the Method 360 ANCs give you about 90% of what you'll get from the QC Ultras, which makes them an extremely compelling option. So for the unboxing experience, the earbuds are gonna come in your typical Skullcandy eco-friendly packaging, and opening it up, you'll find the earbuds in their charging case, a USB Type-C cable for charging, different sized ear tips and ear gels, and of course you'll get your user manual and other documentation. For the case design, it's got Skullcandy's slider design with a carabiner clip attached, similar to what you'll get with the Dime Evo earbuds, which is great for portability because you can easily clip these to your backpack, belt loop, or purse strap and take them with you on the go without worrying about the case falling off, because the clip itself is pretty sturdy. It does have a nice matte finish in my opinion that does feel premium in the hand, and it is compact enough for you to comfortably fit in your pocket or purse if you prefer not to use the clip. As far as the earbuds go, they also have a pretty sleek design. They aren't too bulky to sit nicely in my ears without sticking out too much, and each earbud has a touch sensitive control panel with the Skullcandy logo on it. This is where you're gonna tap for your controls, which are adjustable inside of the Skullcandy app, and I'll talk about this a little bit more in just a bit. And what makes these earbuds really special is that they're a completely new design. With these, Bose and Skullcandy work together to optimize everything from the ear gels to the algorithm that they use for ANC performance and the ideal sound overall. The active noise cancellation with these is seriously impressive, and definitely the best experience that I've gotten out of a pair of Skullcandy earbuds thus far. Skullcandy claims that it compares to products over twice the price, and after testing them against some of my more expensive earbuds, I'd say that's probably not that far off. These in particular use an adjustable 4-mic hybrid system that does a good job of blocking out your ambient noise, but there's also an adjustable stay aware mode that you can use when you need to hear what's going on around you. The connectivity features with these are solid too. They're packing Bluetooth 5.3, Google Fast Pair for Android users, multi-point connectivity so you can connect 2 different devices simultaneously, and they are compatible with the Skullcandy app as well, which allows you to access pre-built EQs, which are music, bass boost, and podcast, and you can also create your own EQ from scratch if you want to. The battery life with these is another strong point. With them you can get up to 32 hours of total use, and that's gonna be with ANC on. If you choose to use them without ANC, you can get up to 40 hours total, and with the earbuds you can get up to 9 hours of use on a single charge. If you use them with ANC off, you can get up to 11. So now let me go ahead and talk about how these perform in real world usage. Like I said, I've been using these for about 2 weeks in various scenarios: commuting, working, taking calls, and just chilling at my home. And one thing that I can say with these is for crowded areas where there is a lot of noise going on, the ANC is a game changer. This past weekend, I took these with me to the mall just to see how they would do, and they did an impressive job blocking out the typical music playing as you walk through the stores and people having conversations as they walked by me. Now, they certainly do not reduce as much sound as what I get with my QC Ultras, which are probably the best active noise canceling earbuds that I've ever tried, because those things pretty much make everything disappear. But honestly, I would say that the Method 360 ANCs are about 80 to 85% there, which is incredible for the price. For workouts, the IPX4 sweat and water resistance came in handy. I did complete a few pretty intense sessions, and they stayed in place in my ears without any issues whatsoever, and are probably the most secure fitting earbuds that I own at the moment. And when I say secure, I mean extremely secure. It didn't matter whether I was jumping rope, jogging, or riding my bike. These things did not budge or slide around in my ears, even when the sweat started flowing. For the call quality, these use Skullcandy's Clear Voice Smart Mic that does a pretty good job at focusing on your speech even when you're in louder environments, and they also have a side tone feature that allows you to hear your own voice during calls, which prevents that weird sealed off feeling that you can get with other ANC earbuds. But as always, I did take samples just so that you guys can judge the quality for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 16 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphones on them. Now right now the room is relatively quiet, but in just a moment I will do my background noise test. Give me a second. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background. And this part of the test is aimed at seeing how well the microphones on these earbuds can go ahead and focus on my speech while rejecting some of that noise. So let me know what you guys think. Is it doing a pretty good job? Did you expect better? Let me know. As I mentioned earlier, these are packing Bluetooth 5.3, and the connection that I've gotten with them has been rock solid so far. In my testing, I have experienced very few dropouts, even in crowded areas, with a bunch of wireless interference going on around me. Also, you do have the ability to use one earbud at a time with these if that's something that you're looking for, and it can be either earbud, whether that be the left or the right, for those of you all wondering. In addition to that, I wanted to circle back on the touch controls because, like I summarized earlier, they are customizable through the Skull IQ app, which is a nice touch, but out of the box by default, you do have access to pretty much everything that you would need, which includes the ability to control your calls, tracks, and media playback based on your preferences. I do also want to spend a little bit more time on the EQ customization inside of the app because the preset modes do seem like they have been updated to be a little bit more well balanced than what I got with previous Skullcandy earbuds. So if you're not the type that likes to play with the EQ bands yourself, I do think that you'll be able to find a stock one that suits your needs. I do wish that these had the personalized sound feature that you will get with some other Skullcandy products, and this pretty much creates an EQ that is optimized to your hearing. But again, having the ability to dial them in manually is always better than being stuck with the stock EQs. Now let me go ahead and talk about what matters the most with any pair of earbuds, and that's going to be how these actually sound. And I can say that they definitely sound better than I was expecting, and I think that they're going to be extremely popular even for people that never considered Skullcandy in the past. The bass response is punchy without being overwhelming. Listening to hip hop tracks, you get that satisfying thump, but it doesn't muddy the mids like cheaper earbuds often do. The mid-range is clear and detailed, making vocals stand out nicely in the mix, and the highs are crisp without being too harsh or sibilant. In my opinion, the soundstage is surprisingly wide for in-ear earbuds. Using these, I get a good sense of instrument separation and placement, which makes for a more immersive listening experience overall. Now, I do want to make it clear that they do not have the same spatial audio features that you'll get with the QC Ultras, so the level of immersion that you get with those is just on a different level. However, for what the Method 360 ANCs offer, they are extremely solid. I also like the fact that they do get adequately loud as well. I can usually use them at about 75% of the max volume and be satisfied, but on the rare occasions where I did need that extra output to get through a workout or something of that nature, pushing them to 100% has definitely helped. Now let me go ahead and break down some pros and potential cons of the Method 360 ANCs, And starting with the pros, the sound quality is exceptional for the price. The ANC performance also rivals earbuds that cost significantly more. The battery life is excellent. The case design with the carabiner clip is both functional and stylish. The app integration and customization options are robust. They do feature a low latency mode for gaming. And of course, the price point being set at 99 bucks is incredibly competitive. As for the cons, while the ANC is good and definitely better than I was expecting, it's not quite at the level of flagship earbuds from Sony or Apple. But again, we have to keep pricing in perspective, as those are easily gonna cost 2 to 3 times more. You also are not getting Qi wireless charging with the case, which would have been another nice feature to have with these earbuds, and you're not getting access to any higher definition codecs such as aptX or LDAC if those are features that you're looking for. Alright fam, so here is my verdict on the Skullcandy Method 360 ANC earbuds. These are easily some of my favorite earbuds at the moment, especially under $100. I can for sure say that the collaboration with Bose has resulted in sound quality and ANC performance that punches way above its weight class. The Sound by Bose collaboration brings premium audio technology to a more accessible price point, and when you compare these to something like the AirPods Pro 2 that come in at around $249, the value proposition becomes even more clear. And I'm not gonna make it seem like the Method 360 ANCs are just the savior earbuds, because are some of those earbuds better? In some ways, yes they are, but if I had to assess if they perform 2 to 3 times better, absolutely not. For most people, I think that the Method 360 ANCs will deliver 90% of the premium earbud experience at between 30 and 40% of the cost, which makes these a no-brainer for me personally. But other than that guys, if you've made it this far in the video, make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and hit that like button for me, as it really helps the channel out. Until next time, it's your boy Tech Mo signing out. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.